Hi everybody, my name's Gail and I am the founder of Glistening Water, and I am going to do some demonstration using Chalk Couture products to decorate a tiered tray that I've made. And I'll show you the tiered tray now, and I will post over the next couple of days as I finish decorating the tiered tray. So I made this. Okay. I had them in the store. I work at Hobby Lobby, and they had them in the store, but they had edges and they were too close together and they weren't cheap. So I decided to make one myself. So I went to Goodwill and I bought 3 plastic plates. I spray painted them. I bought 2 glasses. You notice it's a little crooked because I broke the bottom glass, and I have, here, I'll raise it up. I have it supported by some cardboard, but it doesn't matter because when I'm all done, I will use this ribbon to wrap around the cups and just to add some decor. Now, I do not celebrate Christmas, but I do celebrate winter. So most of my decor centers around snowmen, snow, and sort of a cabiny kind of look. So I have picked out some transfers from Chalk Couture that are good for my look. And I basically use blues, silver, white, black. And I'm going to set this aside. And I do display it on a Lazy Susan so that I can spin it around. And I did one for fall and it came out so cute. And I had little figurines plus my little signs. So I have purchased a bunch of signs that were with other sayings on them. I sanded it off, I repainted them, and now I am going to repurpose them for my purposes. And I had painted them white just to make it easy. Oh, sorry. Trying to get my leg support here. Just to have a blank canvas. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through all of these things, but I have my pastes over here. And if you're not familiar with Chalk Couture, it is a relatively new company, and you can only purchase it through direct sales through someone who's already a designer like myself. And what it is it's very high-end, reusable, adhesive, silk screen transfers. That's a mouthful. So I am going to start with a real easy one. And I have paper that I thought I would, I'm not really seeing colors here. I don't know. I'm not very good about this lighting stuff. So I have some papers here. I might decoupage them down first, or I might just use our paste to change the color. So for ease, I am going to turn this one silver, and I'm going to get a sponge. Well, actually, I can just get a brush. Sorry, I thought I had everything picked out. Silver or black. Okay. So I am very messy. I'm going to put these over here. And I'm going to put down this towel. Okay. So our paste is non-toxic. It's removable if it's on a surface where you can scrape it off. It does stain sometimes if it's a very highly pigmented color. When you use it, you want it to be like the consistency of batter. And I'm just stirring it, and it's a little thick, but for right now, it will be okay because I'm basically using it to paint. And I'll put some on my brush, and I'm just going to turn this surface black. And it dries really quickly. And I'm just going to set that aside. And I'm cleaning my brush and turn that over here. Okay. Now for this one, I wanted to use a transfer that said cozy. This is one of our A-size transfers. And the packaging is, usually it has a thing here, but I think this one I have to cut. So I'm just going to open it. Oh, there it is. Just lift that up. And I think I'm just going to use the word cozy on there. And it is supposed to be very smooth. So I'm just going to get my little sander. I have everything in this little craft room. I'm just going to sand some of that. I think I tried to use chalk paint, and it wasn't, it was a little bit rough. And then you can see on the sides, I don't know if you can see it, I didn't paint all the way through here. Anyway, I'm going to probably cover it in some paper with a little decoupage, Mod Podge. Okay, so I'm going to use Stay Cozy. So, as I had said, it is reusable, it's adhesive, and it's silk screened. And you can see through the letters that there is a screen. And that helps to keep the distribution of paint nice and smooth. Well, paste, nice and smooth. What we do is we fuzz it, which means we kind of put it on a terry cloth fabric to help make it not so sticky. And I'm going to put down the word cozy because I can't fit stay and cozy. And just smooth it down. Golly gee, I really thought I had everything here. And we use these squeegees to distribute the paste along this. And what I'm going to do is, because it's just one word, I'm going to put some different colors in here. So I'm going to put a little bit of this blue And then I'm going to use another blue. And then I'm going to swirl all the colors together to get sort of an ombre kind of look. And then a little bit of a lighter. I'll use a darker one. I lied. And then I take a little bit of my wet finger and I just kind of swirl it all together. And you make sure that you've covered the whole transfer. Then you squeegee off the excess. And I have a water container over on the side here. And if I get any paste on here that I don't want, I have a variety of options. I can camouflage them. After it dries, I can chip it off. I can repaint the white. Okay, so now I'm going to peel it. Can you see that? You can see the screen through it. And now I'm going to peel this off. And it says cozy. And then I will decorate it with some decorative paper, but we'll get to that after it dries. Okay, the next one I want to do is I want to do Hello Snow. And I'm going to do it on this one. And this one, I probably should paint it a little bit light blue. Or maybe silver. Yes, let's do silver. So we have so many beautiful, beautiful color pastes. And I'm just going to, you can also use acrylic paint. That will work. But this will give it just a little bit of a tone and a little texture. And the wonderful thing about Chalk Couture is it's so versatile. All these transfers can be used with our ink products, and that you use for fabric. And also ceramic and glass, because it can be heat set. Okay. And I'm just rinsing that off, my brush off. Okay, and it's not perfect as far as even coverage. That's okay. I don't want it to be perfect. And I'm going to let that dry for a second. And then remember this one. So we have these small, every year, every season, they come out with these very small little minis. And I think I'm going to use the Believe. So I will cut this off. And everybody has a different way of storing their transfers. I love cutting them and then putting them on a separate backer sheet that comes in a packet of 10. And then I put them in a 3-ring binder. And I am going to use the silver or actually not silver. We have this fabulous shimmer frost. And stick my little squeegee in here. And okay. And you want to go in just one direction. And then I'm going to peel this off. Believe. And Lord only knows we need to believe this time of year and this time in our lives. Okay, that's one down, along with my cozy. And my cozy, I might put, I have another little transfer. Here we go. Some mittens. So I might add the mittens right to it. Not that I have a reason to wear mittens in Florida. Yuck. Cannot wait to be able to wear mittens. You know, some people think I'm crazy, but I just love the cold. We are having a cold snap here in Florida. What is a cold snap, you say? Oh, 65 degrees. Woohoo! Okay. Now I can layer this. And where do I want to put it? Maybe I'll put it right here. And now let's go up a little bit higher. See, I made a little boo-boo over here, so I'm going to try to hide it. Okay. And we will use what color? I will use this light blue that is not the right consistency. So I need to add some water. And I'm just looking for my spray bottle. I know it's here somewhere. Oh. Spray bottle doesn't work. Here we go. There we go. Okay. And this is not the right consistency, but it will do. Because it's just a little teeny thing. A little teeny design. So I'm going to put down this paste. Scrape off the excess with this handy dandy little multi-tool. And I just love that I can reuse this tray for all different seasons. I love to decorate, and it makes it so easy. Okay, and now I'm going to pull this off. There we go. Cozy with some mittens. That looks very cute. I like that. Maybe I'll add some little snowflakes. We can do that. We can do anything we want. Okay. So now back to this one that I've put some silver on. I don't understand why my lighting is not good. One of these days I'll figure it out. Okay, and we're going to use Hello Snow. And this is one that I've cut apart. It's part of a snowman transfer. And let's see. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is, because if I center it, I'm going to lose some of it. So I'm going to do hello first, and then I'll pick it up and move it, and then I'll do the word snow. So I am going to use black. And I'll use hello. And the comma. Okay, and put the excess back in the container. Lift it up. And there's my hello. And then I'm going to center the word snow. I won't be using the apostrophe, which is just fine. And use the black again. I love doing these little squares. I also love doing big projects, but I can make a big impact and do a lot of decorating in a fast amount of time when I use these little blocks. Okay. And I'm going to wash all these later, but here we go. Here's Hello Snow. So cute. So cute. And let's see what else. So I need to do some blue things, because let's do a whole bunch of snowflakes on here. And this is a transfer. It does have some staining from one I used before, but that doesn't affect its ability to be fabulous. And I'm just going to throw this on. Let's see. I just kind of want it to be willy-nilly. And what I'm going to do is use a little blue and different color blues and silvers. Again, kind of that combination look. And I need I'm going to use a little dollop here, a little dollop here, and then we kind of swirl it all together. And a little bit of this. I want it to have a little sparkly. And then we'll use, oh, okay, I can use this one. I'm just putting down some color, and then I will use my finger and stir it all about. And you do the hokey pokey and you stir it all about. And we just go like this. And if I wanted, I could do the sides. It's a little messy. You can't be afraid to get a little messy, but that's okay. I mean, I'm never afraid to get messy. Okay, and now we're just going to scrape off the excess. And if it was all one color, I could put it back in the color that it came from, but I don't want to do that because then I would ruin the color. And now we're going to take that off. And look how cute that looks. And I'll let that dry, and then I might superimpose, put another design on top of it, but maybe not. And I have one more, and I want to do, I could do the menorah. Let's see if it would fit. Let's see. Oh, yes. Perfect. And I'm not going to get, oh, look at me. Look, I'm such a hot mess. I'm not going to get all accurate. I'm just going to use the colors that I have. And let's see. I want to use let's see. One of these colors was kind of bleeding. I don't know which one it was. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. Kind of just makes it look a little worn. And this little tool is great for getting into the, just doing those lines. And if this was a really big project, what I would do is I would put down the paste and then I would lift it up, because you don't want the paste to dry while you're working on another area. But I don't think I will need to do that. And see this little teeny area right up here? I'm usually not that delicate, but it looks like I was able to prevent it from. Okay, I'm just scraping off the extra. And let's see. I will use black for the candles. Like I said, I'm not going to be accurate. And the actual flame, we'll use silver. And I'm trying not to get the black on the actual menorah. Okay, I think I've covered up all the candle part. And then silver for the top. And I'm going to use this multi-tool. And here we go. And let's say I didn't like any of this. Let's say I didn't like the way it came out. I could scrape the whole thing off or paint over it and start again. You know, the paste is very reasonably priced that you don't mind using more. And let's see how our menorah came off. Okay, it bled a little bit. After it dries, I can scrape some of that off. I don't know that I'll bother scraping off the candle. I can just pretend it melted. There, you can see it. But the blue part, I can wait for it to dry, and then we have this little pointer, silicone pointer, that I can scrape that. Okay. So this might not be all done, but I wanted to give you an idea of what my finished product will look like. And I will continue to post as I add to my tiered tray, but I wanted to at least give you an idea. Now, if you wanted to know how, like more specifics, what glue I use and everything, on my website, I think it's on my website, glisteningwaterllc.com. I will post the actual instructions for making that tiered tray. And it was so much fun. And I think each plate was $1. The glasses were $1, and then some spray paint. And